right, so we now have something on the website at The Bert Show. Go to thebertshow.com. And if you do not want to come on the air, you're not even comfortable with changing your name, you're not comfortable going the voice disguiser route, you can send us an email. And you can tell us your dilemma. We will read the email. It is just now your responsibility to listen to the show to get whatever advice we have. And if you have advice for, you have like some sibling issues, 855 Bert Show. We always love taking listener advice as well. So here is the email that we got. Bert Show, I'd love your opinions on if I'm out of line or if my potential request is fair. My entire life, I've been the good child. I've never caused any problems for my parents. I'm pretty independent. I never get into any trouble, and I never ask for money. I've had a job since my freshman year of high school, and through college, I have often worked 2 jobs to support myself. I've literally been given no financial help from my parents other than a roof over my head when I lived at home. My sister, on the other hand, is constantly needing money from them. They help pay her school tuition, and yet she failed out of school. She's had 2 DUIs, which have cost my parents a ton of money in attorneys, and they paid multiple bills and car payments for her. They've given her tens of thousands of dollars over the years, just bailing her out of her mistakes. I'll be graduating a semester early in December. A friend and I have been planning a trip to Europe to travel for a few months. We both have some family and friends that we could occasionally stay with to cut our costs down. I have some money saved, but I really need $5,000 in help from my parents to pull it off. This weekend, I plan to ask them for their financial assistance for the first time in my entire life. I'm super nervous about it, and I'm anticipating being angry if they say no. Am I crazy and out of line for asking my parents for a $5,000 graduation gift? If they've been giving my sister tens of thousands of money for screwing up, shouldn't I be rewarded for doing everything right? Whoa. Thanks, Bailey.
Whoa.
She has a point.
Man. I wouldn't touch that point with a 39.5-foot pole.
No, why?
Because it's, I don't know. This just seems so wrong. Like, yeah, your parents might be in dire straits because they've been bailing your sister out for so long. Like, that's not, you're supposed to want to help your parents. You're not supposed to ask for these things. That's a gift. You don't ask for a gift. That's weird.
It's unfortunate. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate because, like, you see this all the time, and it's always the good sibling that the one time they ask for something, it's like, oh no, it's like you're asking for the world. But that's just kind of how it works. In her asking now, she has a point, but just because she has a point doesn't mean her parents are going to give it to her. Because to ask for it in a lump sum is kind of different than asking for it over the years.
She sounds really entitled, even though, like, I agree with her. It's not fair that she's not being punished because she's the good kid, but she's not getting the same perks. If she asked her parents for a $5,000 loan, I think that is totally acceptable, and her parents may gift her the money. But going in being like, I'm asking for a $5,000 graduation gift, that's an incredibly insane amount of money. She sounds super entitled.
I would call it a loan, and then your parents would never ask for the money. And then it's the gift, but don't ever ask for a gift. Like it.
You don't expect stuff for being good.
It sounds like she's holding a grudge against her parents for her sister's misdeeds, you know? And that's not fair. Your parents have taken care of you all these years. I don't know. I would never have the confidence.
I see the tweaking of the mindset. So instead of like looking at it like she's getting all these perks and this money and I'm getting nothing, if you tweak the mindset to where like, my parents did such a good job raising me, and I'm fortunate in how I'm able to handle life and what I'm able to accomplish, and appreciate that and see like at least I'm not struggling like my sister is in life, and I have these strengths. I think that's probably greater than any $5,000 you can get.
100%. I almost feel like she would be better off if she just went to her parents and was like, hey, I'm in a spot. Is it possible for me to borrow this money, as opposed to asking for it as a graduation gift? Like, just feel like if you just asking your parents because you need it, that's one thing. But to say I need it for a gift.
Dude, let me tell you, Bank of Dad is awesome. You can get all kinds of loans with no interest.
Yeah.
And also, Bank of Dad never tells you when you have to pay it back. You just do it on your own time.
But being self-sufficient is also something you can pat yourself on the back about, is what I think she should strive to do. But like Cassie said, ask for a loan. Do not ask for a gift.
100. Okay. So I think we're all in agreement here then. sorry about your luck of the draw with the sibling, but probably best go in, ask for the loan, and you shouldn't expect to get dollar for dollar amounts just because they had to spend X on your sister for her screw ups. Doesn't mean you should get X because you're the golden child.
Right.
Yeah. Oh wow.
100.
We're all unanimous.
We agree on a thing.
Yo, write this day down in history.
The Bert Show.